Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Concristo. This is our veteran run as the initiative in the wonderful Terra Invicta. I'm delighted to have you with me in this episode. We will be starting up our Martian mines, which will be very, very nice. Ooh, we've got lots of available targets, but none that we're good enough to yoink. Let me check. We really need one that gives us crackdown. So I'm going to go through this list off camera for a sec. Not a single one. Are you kidding me? I'm just checking. Are there any that give crackdown? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9, and we haven't seen a single one. Most of them, to be fair, are pretty hardcore ones, like the FSB and stuff. All right, no, none of these are worth taking, I think. Well, I was only looking for one thing, but are any of these... I mean, many of these are worth taking, but I don't think any of them are worth stopping advising China, which is the only way we could do a hostile takeover right now. So you can just go back to stabilizing places. Like Thailand, sure. We're not spinning ops on it. Good, good, good. Tanzania. Time for us to abandon there again. Jolly good. Okay, it's this month that the probe arrives on Mars. Please, please give me good rolls. I implore you. Gods of Terra Invicta, bless me this day. Do that again. And some XP, some level ups, perhaps? Not yet. Keep checking orgs. Public campaign. Yeah, nothing exciting. Al-Qaeda. It's okay. Nothing I think we really urgently need. This is pretty good. But for 3 stars... For 3 stars I really expect brilliance rather than just pretty good. It's a big investment. 3 whole stars worth. Okay, what did we get? What did we get? What did we get? Oh, there's no... So I knew we were lucky. There's nowhere close to as many thistles. Let's take a look. Not in that window. So... We've got, in terms of thistles, there's a 6, there's a 4, there's a 5. Okay, so we probably don't need the moon base for the thistles, I think, at a glance, because it gives us 10 thistles for the one on the moon, which is, yes, more than all of these, but many of these that do have thistles will give us more of other things. Noble metals, 14, 10, 8. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So, we can only afford 3 sites right now with our mission control cap. But we have 2 on the moon that I would not mind getting rid of. Even though one of them has the good thistles. So yeah, both of these I think we are going to trade away. But first off, which are the best 3? Which is the creme de la creme? This one I think is a pretty easy snap pick. For the 42 metal. And 14 noble. There's better metal here, but with 14 noble, I think, wow, you know what? Actually, with just a few picks, we can properly monopolize the noble metals on Mars. That's nice. Okay, so this is also good for the water. Wow, this is only... Yeah. Well, first off, Olympus Mons for the noble metals. Found that. Next off, some thistles. Securing long-term thistle supply. Where is the best thistles one? Here. Ooh, here with 70 metal. Yes. So what is that? Neochakis Terra. Where is it? Neachis. Noah? I don't know. That one. Gimme. One more for now. What are we short on? Water. Where's the biggest water? There's 52 up there. 53 here. The water isn't really alongside anything. I mean, there's some metal on this one, but the 30 volatiles here are kind of tasty. I think this one, the nobles along with the thistles, nothing else to shout home about, but yeah, I think that's what we want. Because we've got the 100 volatiles here. We still need more water, that's for sure. But volatiles, I think I don't need to worry about too much. So it's probably going to be about water. Now we end the turn, and we immediately try and sell some stuff. Does Phobos really orbit that regularly? Damn. That's a close-in orbit. Myanmar crackdown's expired. I really hope we have contact with people so that we can properly trade this turn. Let's have a look. People are just training. There's no one that we know about. Damn it. Okay, well, anyone that can investigate needs to go investigate. Take the high percentage plays. You investigate? Yeah. You investigate this person. I'm willing to spend ops to get these trades done. Daniel can't. Mike can't. Nuts. It's going to slow us down a bit here. And you know what, actually? Boost just stopped being important. So give me that mission control. Given that, the boost is now much less important. Maybe we abandon Kazakhstan? Probably not, though. I think we keep it. Project Exodus, perfect. I can trade with Project Exodus. And you, Humanity First. I can trade with Humanity First. Let's go. Okay, that's two really good, really lucky hits on those investigates. That's very nice. How are XP looking? How is XP looking? Not ready quite yet. Oh, there's another 2 pips we got. No one else is on Mars yet. Okay, what do we need? More water. Water along with something else. So you know I'm looking at this, but that's got pretty low rolls and everything else. This, even lower. This, for the 20, there's 20 volatiles and 10. Sorry, 20 volatiles, 20 metal. Close enough. This is worse. What does this have? 20, 20? Yeah, worse. This for the nobles. Where's the other nobles, by the way? Here? I do want to grab that, partly just to deny other factions the nobles. But I think we need the water. So let's go Promethei Terra. Promethei Terra, I guess. Oh, I've just realized. Critical problem. Because we founded all of those, we're now actually losing volatiles. So we're going to need to build a Mars mine. That's why you need 2 mines on Luna for the extra volatiles. I think we had a really bad moon. So we need to set up a mine that's going to give us a decent volatile income to tide us over. Does that seem like the right play? I mean, obviously we could just go for where's my Deimos one? Luna, Deimos, there it is. Didn't Deimos have tons and tons? Am I misreading a number somewhere? No, Phobos is the one that has tons. Let me manage this module. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. We could send it to Phobos, but we're going to be short water soon too. But, I mean, Phobos has water, but we need some nobles. So somewhere that has nobles and a decent amount of water. This one is quite even. That's pretty good. That's my winner so far. Let me take a screenshot of that so I can remember the numbers for comparison. Not enough metal. Not as much metal and less water. Sorry, but much more water, but less metal. Not enough water. Not enough water. Not enough water. No metal. No noble. So it's between this and the one I originally picked. This one has way more nobles, but way less metals and less water and less stuff. Okay, no, so it is Carter-based in the end. So we need to put an outpost mining complex here. We could do that. It would take 300 days. Or we could build on our other lunar base. No, the other lunar base doesn't have any water. God, our lunar was so bad. Because there's no other... I think we took all the water on lunar, didn't we? Let's have a look. Did I leave water available? No, we took all... No, okay, there was a 6 water, but still. Ah, damn. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to wait quite a long time. Because we have to wait for this base to get built. Oh, sorry, not this base. Why is the order changed on these? Wasn't the one that we wanted at the top before? The one with 17? It's at the bottom now. Weird. So yeah, I think we're going to have to do this. Now, what are we missing? Volatiles, which obviously we're not going to get any better on. And nobles, which we're not going to get any better on. Okay, so yeah, we have to build this, which is going to take 300 days. And it's going to need a fission pile, I think. We could also do the whole triple solar collector play, which is no cheaper. Okay, and we'll have plenty of volatiles coming out. So yeah, we will build that. And then do I want to put anything else here right away? I don't think so. Now, here's a question. Do we build any other mines, or do I wait for this mine to come online? I think I have to wait for this mine to come online. Damn, that is so... I mean, is it a blunder or is it just a bad roll? We got all the volatiles on the moon, so I actually think it's just a bad roll. Though, did I actually exploit all the volatiles on the moon? No, these 2 we could have exploited earlier. I could have also set up less at once, such that we still had a positive volatile income. In fact, it's not too late for that. I think the long-term play is still to secure all these bases. I think that's right. And I further think we should not build more mines right now. I could be wrong. Well, first off, we can't afford it yet, and it's going to be ages before we could afford it. But if we built more mining outposts now, they would take a long time to arrive. Whereas as soon as that one arrives, very quickly, we'll be able to afford a bunch of more mining outposts. So I think we just call it good. Darn, I thought we were about to be off to the races, but almost a whole nother year. That's quite a delay. Quite a delay indeed. It's done in September of next year. Okay. Well, let's just get our tech ready. And then we're ready for it next time. What did they go with? Mission to the asteroids. Not really interested in that. They're on Callisto. Okay. More orgs? Any more interesting, tasty orgs? No, no. Oh, this one's pretty good. 4 and 2. You could do with that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's nice and simple. Pathfinders, what does this give? Assault alien asset with a... we want that. We 100% want that. On one of our command people who don't look like command people because they're so hot trash at it, like Eli. No offense, Eli. This gives crackdown. No, you have to have a control point in France. If you dismiss someone, do they go to the pool? Can I dismiss someone, recruit Carla, acquire the General Directorate for External Security, and then fire Carla? Do we happen to have an exposed control point in France right now? Could you... No, of course we can't crack down into it because our freaking guy doesn't have crackdown. Damn. Damn, one of the very few orgs that we really want shows up and we can't have it. That is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, I tell you. You can have the survivor trait, by the way. It might be time to start giving everyone the survivor trait who doesn't already have it. Ooh, not affluent. Oh, that is frustrating. Not in a bad way, though. Just in a kind of... We're so close. All right. I'd like someone to defend interests in Kazakh, please. Paul. You can grind up some public opinion. Where's somewhere that matters? New Zealand? It's kind of easy to do in New Zealand. Yeah. Go grind public opinion in New Zealand. Eli, with 3, I really don't think you're going to be able to impact anywhere particularly meaningful. I mean, 60 is not bad. I'll take an 80% grinding in Australia. And now Thailand, which is improving, by the way, under our careful guidance. You know what? All these ones that we have improving a bit should do some unity so that we're really popular in them, because it'll make it harder to take our points off us, even if we are not very active in these regions, which will just let us keep having them be, you know, relatively sensibly assigned in terms of the points for longer. Here as well. And our default template should now have a pip of unity. 17 unity? No, a bit more economy. 14 unity. Save that as default. Oh, nope, that didn't work. This is default. Can't do that. Okay. This is default block 2. Save. Default block 2 it is. Set as default. Jolly good. I really should turn off these, yeah. How do I change? I guess I can't change an event once I've dismissed it, but I want to change the pop-up settings. I really don't need to be told. Oh, Somaliland, thank you for reminding me, game. I really don't need to be told every time we detect a new alien station. There's going to be a lot of them. like a truly horrendous number. And I know that, and that's not, I mean, that's okay. Settlement core project. Okay. Just do something else half-heartedly until you unlock the settlement mine. And with the settlement mine, then we can rock and roll. Oh right, I meant to sell the moon bases. We should still do that, because right now the moon bases are eating some of our volatiles. Those should have been permanent assignments. Never mind, we'll do that next turn. Good stuff. 12 point lost in Laos, no worries. 12 point lost in North Korea. Not the Academy though. I'd rather the Academy have it than the servants. It's definitely an improvement. So Iran and America brawling it out. Are they investing in their nuke? No, thank goodness. Daniel, go speak to Humanity First. Oh, we lost vision on the other one. Damn. Paul, find me another person to trade with. Eli, I want you to always succeed, so go do it somewhere easy, like Kyrgyzstan. All right, Humanity First. Do you want to buy some moon bases? They've got thistles. I know how you like that kind of thing. Yes, you'd give me the Nerva drive. Have what? Why is that the only one I'm eligible to sell them? Have they used all their mission control or something? No. What? Well, is that at least one of the ones I want to sell? No. I guess it has to have some other module for you to be able to sell it. How much? Well, how much would you be willing to give me for that one? They love that idea. They would give us a lot for this. So I think we're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately, this time. But what we can do is build stuff on these. Nothing expensive. This costs 3 boost. I would spend 3 boost for the 3 tech projects. But does it have to have anything? So yeah, I think what I'm going to do actually is set up mines on these At the cost of some boosts, but not a whole lot. And then sell them. Ooh, that one's 15 boost. Do we not have enough metal? Yeah, we don't quite have enough metal. Or water. We'll wait to have enough metal and water. Guerrilla warfare. More unrest. That is useful, but in a pretty small edge case. They're about Exodus. Good, yeah, we might want to trade with Exodus. Yeah, our income is 0.018. God. Do that again. Yeah, I can't afford to spend 10 boost on this. Protectorate's going to lead in rival law. That's okay. It's just one of our... That's a side project. It's the mine that I really want to invent. Spending boost on something we're going to trade away does seem silly in some ways, but I think it's worth it because you can. I mean, these are valuable assets, and they act like it. They're willing to put up quite a bit for them. Maybe we can even get a crackdown org. It's a good thing I wasn't trying to go for Europe. This wasn't actually why I decided this, but it's a good thing we weren't trying to go for Europe because we couldn't, and we literally couldn't, even if we urgently, desperately wanted to, because we don't have a crackdown org. 25% is not enough to go for a hostile takeover. You go reduce unrest here. It actually needs doing for once, and you find me new potential trading partners. Good stuff. God, our control point cap is not getting any better. I think because the stuff in China just keeps getting more and more expensive. They're now what, 39? Excuse me. China, 39.76. Oh, it's only a bit better. 39.76, a bit worse, that is to say, than before, but it's enough to add another 4 control points. We're at 271. Use this with 10, yeah. Another Exodus person. That's good to know. They're a good trading partner. Settlement mining complex. There it is. Forget international outreach. This is what we want. It is a priority. Well, we don't need it until our Mars mine is set up, actually. So it's not a priority. We can keep doing some more international outreach. When does the Mars mine get finished? September. October is after September. Okay, so we get that done in August now. Good. Do that again. That should be a permanent assignment for now, just to train up. I like the phrase permanent assignment for now. Kind of makes you go, what? Extract counselor. Hezbollah? Come on, Hezbollah. They sound like a crackdowny type. Come on, someone let me crack down, please. Ah, it's still there, teasing me. This excellent organization with its 5 point bonus on a 2 org. Oh, can't even speak, I'm so upset. Okay, you. More defense and more investigation is just what you need. And Eli needs this for the extra command, with some extra defense thrown in as a bonus. Eli, more admin for you. Good, and we're out of money. We might want to spoil somewhere. Fission reactor array. We actually do need that. That's going to be needed alongside this. Let's get that going. Nice. Because we'll need that to power our mining complexes on Mars. I feel like our tech game, I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it feels like it's all kind of falling into place at the right times. Like there's no tech I'm like, oh, I really wish we'd unlocked X. We're doing pretty well. Now, come on, give me a big... Oh, I can't crack down. I was so excited. Still a good org though, which we should get, which we can't have on him because he's not got government. Damn it. I thought he had government. Is government one of the traits you can add? No, at least not to him. Damn. For 112 XP, you can gain billionaire. Bloody hell. Alright, what about this? Sabotage project. We will want that on our espionage man. Good old Eli. Hang on, hang on. Oh, it's surveil location. Still want it. On Mike. Not Mike, sorry. On this guy. Oh, but it's government again. Maybe a second investigate. We do want a second investigate person, actually. But it shouldn't be... Well, Mike... Yeah, Mike is primary persuasion. Primary persuasion and secondary investigation seems fine. The reason you want 2 investigators, I mean, in some ways you want 3. So are we going to put both of these on him? Holy Christ, it costs 250 a month to have this. Never mind. We'll take this one. Is because if you investigate an alien twice and one of them crit succeeds, you can then assassinate on the next turn. Oh, sorry, even if one doesn't crit succeed. So you investigate an alien twice, then the next turn you investigate them again and assassinate them. And then that means the assassination resolves after the investigation, which means that you have been able to investigate 3 times, which gives you the maximum success chance on assassinates. And then you, I mean, you're in a good place, basically. What does this require? We just can't afford it. Okay. Paul. I don't think I have anything for you to do that's particularly useful right now, so just go boost up here. And we are under our cap. Nice. There's arrival law, which unlocks some new stuff, so hopefully that's useful. And they went for biotechnology, which is good. We needed biotechnology, actually. Yes, okay. Doing it on the 14th, which is definitely soon enough. In fact, it's so soon enough, I'm gonna leave some going towards bio, I think. Solar array, we definitely need that. Do I need it more than I need fission reactor arrays? I wouldn't say so. There's the fission building. Permanent assignment until I say otherwise. How are we doing in China, by the way? Over 20,000? We are. Abductions in China, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's probably an alien. But I thought we couldn't detect... No, I guess it's not an alien, because you can't detect aliens. Yet. We can't detect aliens yet, anyway.
At your service.
Paul, check it out for me. We can cry the NSA. Right, yeah, sorry, that's the one we already looked at. It doesn't even have crackdown, man. Where has my crackdown gone? Direct investment, we definitely will want that later. Up to 800 science on China now. I think that's more than we got in our whole campaign. And we were like 4 extra years into the game last time. Okay, so we could right now afford to build a new mine on the moon with our boost, which would make this place saleable. I think we are going to do that. It will also actually, you know, output some material, including nobles. But it just doesn't seem... I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth it. And right, we have 2 mission control available, and I will use that to grab more Mars sites. No one else has come in here yet. That's good. We decided this was 2nd place last time, so it's probably risen to 1st now. Yeah. Ooh, right, and I can actually found a higher tier one, but we don't have the mission control for that. No, that's right. I wanted the other mission, the other nobles site. Yes. Yes. Good. 14 on you. You're a quick learner, not a striver. No offense. I just don't think you really try at your job to fight back the aliens and save humanity, you know? You're more of a kind of... I mean, you learn stuff, but do you strive? You must be at 10 government now. Are you actually at 10? Not quite. Okay, crackdowns ended. Let's get those back up. These are kind of tedious. I mean, I think it's a good idea to try and get the world improving a bit, but it is a little tedious to have to go through and uncrack down them all every time. Paul Pound. Keep investigating people. Possible trading partners. Or assassination targets.
I will help them.
Could go either way. Oh no, the servants took control. And they went with international relations. That's pretty good. Corridor diplomacy is useful. Not really that useful for us right now, but it will be useful. Alright, there's that mine built. On our second one. So that's this, isn't it? Yeah. And even with that built, we're still losing volatiles. It's not ideal, is it? So I think I do... Oh, you know what? I could not sell this and instead sell the thistles on the open market. Oh, I can't because I need a low Earth orbit ship station first, which no one else has built any more of, which is good. Australia, how are you doing, by the way? Democracy source got falling. We are managing to improve the inequality some. Yeah, maybe I do keep that, actually, because if we throw... I mean, these thistles do sell for a decent amount. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Let's see what we could sell it for. To Exodus. Hello, Exodus. I don't think we want... Hang on, do I want an NAP with you? You don't have almost any control in the region we're going to go for, so... but I will want to take this point in Indonesia off them, so probably shouldn't give it to them. They also only want this base. What? No one wants my Thistle's base? Probably tells me it was a bad idea to get it, huh? Have you got... I'm going to do this off camera. Have you got an org? Actually, no, I've already looked at all these orgs, haven't I? These are just the same ones as I was able to steal a minute ago. And I would probably at this point recognize the ones that let me crack down. Yeah, that's a good one. Would you do this for... I've got a lot of influence right now. No. How about for Spire Financial? No. Oh, speaking of Spire Financial, that should definitely be assigned to someone. Like you, for example. Costs a lot, but... Oh, so I'll take over, assassinate, surveil. Ooh! Oh, we can't take it because we don't have any points in Russia. Can I get a point in Russia? Okay, we're going to try and get a point in Russia. I think that's the play. I think we have another point that's not cracked down. Yes, Somaliland and the Malaysians. How do you say it? Melanesian? Melanesian. Or whatever it is, we're abandoning it. Well, we'll make a play for Russia, but what the heck is going on here? Oh, yeah, it's 75% protectorate. No protectorate points. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? Molten core fission for the heavy fission pile is not a bad idea. Sociology. Economics. Maximum effort is good. Going for the Orion drive, it's 25,000 though. We do want this autocannon in the fullness of time. No. Yeah, this is what we want, right? Augmented reality followed by... Where is it? Oh yeah, augmented reality is required for Operations Center. Although, Operations Center, not vital right now. Good for when we want to go hot. Yeah, actually, maybe that's the way we go hot. We suddenly spin out a bunch of operation centers on Mercury at the same time all our ships appear. But no, we want photonic computing because we want advanced neural networks so we can get the skunk works.
The people will
Sounds good to me. Are we going to be able to break into Russia? We have lots of adjacency. I don't think we have any rivalries. Oh, it's all kicking off in Ukraine right now. Ukraine has 2 armies that the servants have built to fight Russia. Interesting.
Where do you need me?
Right, of course we're not going to break in. We don't have fucking crackdown.
Standing by for orders.
God damn it. You don't have crackdown because of a thing, do you? That would just be... That would be painful. Doesn't look like it. No, okay. How about you? Can you crack down? No. It's a pretty good thing, though. Oh, and the... Damn, the Russian one's gone already. Anyway. Oh, this is vexing. That's what it is. It's vexing. Deeply vexing. Okay, our other mine has its power source online at least. And the Haiti crackdown's over. Haiti, goodbye. Paul, there's nothing doing. They don't want to buy it. I don't know why. They should want to buy it, in my view. Lower Thailand's.
We'll make things safe.
Make it a little bit more productive, please. I don't...
Lending my
Yeah. I feel like last time we made a critical mistake on opening councillors by...
order is returning.
Oh, plus 0 on crackdown missions. Real funny. Real freaking funny game.
Order is returning.
Last time we made a critical error by not managing to get a what was it called? I forget the name. Public campaign mission. This time it's crackdown. A great deal of information will be exposed. Detained for 4 turns. Or politely suggest that she could contribute more to our cause. 7,500 gains the extorted trait. Extorted. Extorted trait gives... You can't inspire, and you get -6 loyalty. But presumably you can buy that back.
Wrapping up.
And she doesn't need to be able to inspire. She's not a persuasion person. I mean, 7.5 grand is hard to turn down. I think I am going to turn it down, though. I'm going to expose information. Everyone's just going to spend a turn hunkering down and playing it safe. That probably would have been okay. The wiki says it blocks mission inspire. But I assume that means blocks you doing the mission inspire. That's the way that other traits work. I've never seen a trait that lets you block a mission being done to a counselor. So it probably did mean that, but...
Standing by.
Everybody to ground.
Ready for my mission. Hunkering down.
Ready.
Where do you need
Good. Any level ups? Yes, indeed. You. Bang. And this is a pretty good thing for Eli. Eli is full, though. But Columbia products can come off. Nice. That puts him up to, what? 8 command? No, still actually 6. Right. We're not between missions. I thought we were between mission phases, so it wasn't updating immediately. I just couldn't quite conceive of the fact that, yes, actually, the guy with 6 command is our dedicated command guy. It's a good thing there haven't been any alien plants, right? Surely it's not just that I haven't seen them. Because I haven't been looking.
evading pursuit?
Evading pursuit.
Do you get any XP for going to ground? Probably not, right? You actually do. Nice. Oh, an investigating activity gives you 2 as well. I thought it gave you none because it was uncontested. It looks like it's the only uncontested mission that does actually give you XP. That's cool. Okay, turn all these off. There we go. New project for even less likely dry hole and lucky strike. We do want that, but it's not blindingly urgent. Excuse me. Okay, so there's another base built. There's our noble income started.
If it isn't ours, it's somebody else's.
Mission to the asteroids. I don't think I dare try and mine the asteroid belt for now. I think we just stay with the major planets, because I just don't think I'm going to be able to defend more than 2 orbits. The aliens never seem to go to Mercury, while there are targets on Mars and the Moon in my experience, my limited experience. New orgs, come on, crack down. Crack down, crack down. Joint Task Force. No. Epsilon Resources, not bad. Private Investigators. SGI. Not good. Not good, man. All right, Eli, I've got another thing for you. Oh, no, we don't have a Canada thing. Or a Mexico thing. Can't use either of those. Could use SGI, but it's very expensive. What does this sell for? Oh, it actually sells for what we bought it for. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. Abandon this one. And El Salvador, abandon this one. All right, everybody. Back to your original stations. You, Mike Money, are keeping Australia on side.
I will tell our story.
Daniel Dollar,
At your service.
I'd like you to... Yeah, you can stabilize
Restore
Kazakh.
order.
I'm
Paul, I need you to find me another trading partner, please.
tracking target.
We should also actually investigate all our own councillors so we can get a initial loyalty value for them. Should have probably done that a while ago. You can go back to advising China.
Offering support.
Your
Eli
orders?
Euro. Yeah, you can start... Well, actually, is your investigation good enough for it? No. Find me a trading partner.
Surveilling target.
We've got 2 mines to sell.
Offering assistance.
Although, maybe not. Maybe we'd like to keep them just for the very, very slightly faster go we could have at building the stuff on the moon, on Mars rather. There's photonic, nice. Now advanced neural networks.
Nothing
It'll take a long time to get done, but I think it's worth it. Fail, damn. Success chance 18. Wow, that's a lot lower than we thought it was going to be. Yeah, permanent assignment for now.
Violence is abating.
Repeat that one more time. You're a striver, aren't you? Give me that level up. 2% mining bonus and 1% economy. For only 52 quid, I will have that. And you're my secondary investigator, aren't I? So maybe I should give you this. Because my primary investigator is full. No, yes? No, he's not. Okay, more on you then. He's full of a lack of ability to crack down, is what he is. It's a good thing we're not going to Europe. I'd be so much more frustrated if we were actually missing out on being able to make any headway at all right now because of this. As it is, not the end of the world.
Standing by for orders.
Paul, go trade with the Humanity First
Ready for my
lot.
mission.
And you can just start public campaigning somewhere. In fact, you know what? It really doesn't matter where. Well, actually, you know what? No. I was thinking we should public campaign places that are populous,
Okay.
because that increases our income. Tell me you want them all. You only want the good one. It's funny how that works. I think I've looked at all of these recently. None of these sound violent enough to be able to let me do takeovers. Nuts. Do you value influence much? No. Alright. Well, we're not just going to walk away. Have a quid.
Offering counsel.
Some places to abandon. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken all these places. It's kind of just tedious to have to abandon them all. Not a big deal, but... Oh well. Up to 43 investment points on China. Oh, you'd love to see it. You'd love to see it.
Things are stabilizing.
Oh, and we have 2 more. Time to go to Mars. Anybody else there yet? No. Nice. Okay. What do we need? Even more nobles with a decent metal income? Locking down Mars's nobles to deny it to the Protectorate and servants does seem gratifying. Well, that's a decent metal income for sure. Ooh, although, yeah, no, we should get the other big fissile sites. The one with water. Yes, thistles and water. Gimme, gimme. That's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect. Could be a lot better, but still. Could be 40 freaking thistles. Yes, that's what we need. Targeting computer. It's going to be useful. Obviously, we're not doing the research for the military, the Navy stuff yet, because we don't... well, we don't need it. Not yet. There's fission reactor. Less likely to forget bad events on our minds. Seems good. A haunted forest. Yeah, we will launch in and see. Please don't critically fail. Did fail, though. Didn't critically fail, though. Oh, new orgs on the marketplace. Let me add them. Let me add them. Sabotage project. Is that that you got one new thing on the marketplace and you were yelling about it? You kidding me? This is outrageous. Oh, don't increase that on you. You are a science gal for now. You need some admin. You are an espionage primary, aren't you, Eli? Yes. So here you go. Paul, go ahead and stabilize Afghanistan for me.
I will help them.
Tanzania crackdown's over. No worries. Easily fixed. I feel like we're getting way less alien crashes than we did last game. I guess the aliens send significantly less people when you're on this difficulty mode. Now, how the hell do I break into Australia? With this much popular support, we might be able to break in, even just with Eli's hopeless investigation. You know what? We've been training Eli for command, haven't we? And we put all these things on him. He doesn't have any natural... We have 2 natural commands. Let's pivot. Eli has to be an investigator. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Okay, so Eli, instead of being espionage, you're now an investigator. And maybe Paul could be a secondary command, or Daniel could be a secondary command. Yeah, Daniel is going to be a secondary command. She was already going to be. Okay, well, we need another secondary command. Maybe Paul. Eli, what is your secondary going to be? Probably just advice, to be honest. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so from you, Paul, we're going to take a bunch of these orgs. Especially all the 1-pip ones. Let's do it bit by bit so I don't mess it up. But now, Eli, you no longer need any of these command-focused orgs. Don't take the government one off him before you check if Paul can actually take it. Paul or Daniel. Daniel can, right? No, Daniel's criminal. Paul is neither. Okay, you can keep maybe that one, but... So, Eli. Anything else on you that I want to take off? I don't think so. Okay. So, start throwing these on. Sorry, no, Eli's secondary is espionage, of course. Right, yeah. So he's investigating espionage. It's just having them on the same counselor is bad, but because they pair up. But I think we have to live with it for now. Right. So you can have this, and this. Well, I guess having them on the same counselor is good because lots of the orgs, certainly lots of the orgs that we have at the moment, double up. And now, right, so my command is Daniel and Paul. Daniel has the most room right now. Can't have this because it's government nuts. Fine, Mike can just hold on to it. Just to give us the boost from command. Okay, now, Not Eli. Paul. You still got some more, right? Yeah. Either of these... No, neither of these are criminal. Eli... You are full. So we'll take this off you. And this. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Well, and this. To give you that. He's already getting pretty good at investigating, honestly. And this, yeah, I mean, you don't need any on you, honestly. So put that on you. And then we'll put the command one on. This can go on Mike. Maybe even Mike would be better placed for command because he has the government trait. I don't know. And then who's my espionage? Daniel. So Daniel, you can have... Oops. I am literally 100% out of money. Okay. So, Eli, what did we get you up to? 13. 13 is, you know, I can work with 13. Okay, okay. Phew. Crisis somewhat averted. Eli, with your 13, is that enough to crack in here? Yeah, easily. Why easily? Okay, yeah, 16 from popular support is bananas. Daniel, go ahead and purge straight after. Wow, we could have just purged after all that. Ah, that's funny. You go investigate that alien activity, partly just for the XP.
Lending my expertise.
Good stuff. Okay. Resistance is leading. Or set to lead, rather. That's okay. I will encourage them to invest in it anyway. And the advanced neural net is the one that we're focused on. Oh, it was a crit success too. Nice. Which is more likely. I think crit success is 10% of the chance of a success, and a crit failure is 10% of the chance of a failure.
We've found something.
Which is nice. So when you're doing things that are easier, your chance to crit succeed can get really quite high. Yeah, keep working on that welfare here. We are the initiative. We do not care about the environment. Daniel, I would like you to purge the capital, and I think it is worth sending Eli in first.
Ready to go.
Good stuff. Paul, you can. Does Australia need stabilizing? No. Sure, let's stabilize Malaysia a bit. And the crackdown here has expired. Boom. Good stuff. Up to 44 a month now. Sorry, a day research. 45, in fact. Not bad, not bad. It is increasing at quite a click here, despite us not investing in knowledge at all, just from the economy growth. That's nice. It's also rising because of us skilling up Sarah, of course. There's the crackdown. And shortly, here comes the capture. Oh wait, we could only afford one extra right now, couldn't we? Let's see how it looks when we have both. That's a bit of a problem. We could probably abandon Kazakhstan. I know I keep saying it, but what do they go with? Arrival security. No, that's not good. That's not good. Very on brand for humanity first. Yeah. Yeah. 1.2 penalty. If it truly is a 1.2 penalty, that's fine. I suspect it's actually more than that.
Standing by for orders.
Ready for my mission.
Go ahead and defend the situation, Daniel. Eli. You could detain someone? Yeah, go detain this servant counselor.
We'll grab them.
When you have people detained, you get intel from them about members of their faction.
Our interests. Offering counsel.
Right, and now... What is the unity trending towards? 5.6, that's perfect. Yeah, probably working a bit more on knowledge. I think this is a fine investment. Although, no. We need the mission control. Just give me the mission control. Presumably Australia's fairly good at investing in boosts. Yeah, it is. All right, there's corridor diplomacy. We definitely want that. We'll get it after settlement mining.
Got the package.
Got him detained. It was a crit success. Nice. So now I think we know about...
We're winning their hearts.
Maybe it's per turn we have them in prison, but I think we'll get a bunch of information. Oh, so that's the resistance. I think we'll get a bunch of information about resistance counselors. Wave of fear. Making us even more homogenous in China. Abductions in Ethiopia. Abductions in Sao Paulo. Oh, and we have enough mission control for another mine. Oh, and some others have landed. Okay, what did they choose to take? The big metal mine with the fissils. Sorry, the volatiles, that makes sense. And the, I guess, kind of mixed, the all bag mixed mine. What do we want now? Water? Water prioritization seems smart. Probably this one, because it has a little bit of other stuff. Even though it has 5 less water, it has more volatiles and things. We could even found a settlement. But I think we'll go with an outpost for now. Okay. And I think that might be our last Mars mine for a while. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mars mines, 8, 9 Phobos and Deimos. Which, when they're all mining, brings us to, well, I mean, still under our cap. So maybe there's no reason to stop, honestly. Because we could always trade them away later if we decide they're not worth it. It's tough to say. Tough to say what would be the right point. Finally, someone took away our Azerbaijan point. Thank you. So, mining complex done. Good. To take the restored Warsaw Pact project. No, thank you. Corridor diplomacy, I think, is what we need now. Or we could get them. Well, no, we don't need the lasers. Sorry, the missiles yet. Corridor diplomacy is very important. I'm actually going to prioritize that. The extra control points. New orgs, please. Come on. Well, actually, do I need a crackdown org anymore? You're fucking kidding me. Okay, breathe in. And breathe out. We did all that. All that. Just to get it. The next turn, or like 2 turns later. That is 2 of them. 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 We got 2 crackdown ones. The next, like, not 5 minutes later. Are you actually kidding me? All right, welcome back to being a crackdown person. Okay, they do at least require government, so it's still valid that it shouldn't be Paul. Okay. Oh my days, man. Okay, so I would still kind of like the idea of our investigate and espionage council not being the same person, so we can do the whole double investigate one turn, investigate, assassinate the next turn. But it's not a big enough deal for me to not just put it on Eli, I think. Mike is a government. What was Mike's secondary? Investigation. Okay, so no, we can give it to Mike. Yeah. Gives 6 organization as well. Sorry, administration. Which makes Mike an excellent advisor now, although he needs some science. Do we put this on him as well? No, well, yeah, probably, actually. Even though he obviously doesn't need both crackdown bonuses. Oh, and the Madisonian Society is perfect for him because it gives both his primary stats. And him having espionage is no harm. So yeah, there we go. Which brings his investigation suddenly all the way up to 11, making him perfectly usable. And then the Madisonian Society as well, bringing his persuasion all the way up to 19. And even more, pushes persuasion up to 21. Yeah, by all means. What is his actual admin now? Just one off, perfect. A knowledge base, a 5% knowledge bonus is also honestly kind of good. I'll take that. I think I've already turned that down in the past, but... And Daniel, have a little bit more. Espionage. What a turn up for the books. I can't believe we waited so long only to get 2 of them. That's so lucky. Well, or unlucky, I guess, depending on how you look on it, but the aliens have become rapidly more popular in France. Yes. We can't detect alien counselors yet, so there's not much point us investigating.
Your orders?
I don't think. Are you at a point where you can start doing some decent takeovers? Yeah, you could go for that with a little cash
Targeting
infusion.
enemy orgs?
Standing by.
All right, Eli, my investigator man. Go investigate alien activity.
Investigating alien site.
Good stuff. Now, it must have recalculated by now. Yeah, 4.8 penalty for being over is bad. So we need to definitely defend our interests outside of China. 5 penalty is not enough to overcome in China. Okay, finally. We have actually detected alien life forms. So now... Oh, and there's a lot of them. And that is going to be even more important than corridor diplomacy, I think. To get started down our tech tree again. Well, our mission tree, I guess, because it's literally the tech tree otherwise.
They will now serve us.
Okay, yoink. Nice. Also, we have room for another mine on Mars, and I think it is a good idea to put just as many as we can. Well, okay, one thing that's worth noting is when they're upgraded, there'll be 3 mission control each. We've got right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we had 8, that would be fully 24 mission control. Sorry, 26 mission control. That's fine. Now I say it out loud, that's actually fine. The only question is, would I rather use the mission control in low Earth orbits? But I don't think I would. So let's go for the 50 water. Maybe? Or this, just because it's higher numbers total. Is it even? This is 50, this is 63-ish. This is higher. Yeah, but I feel like water was such a big shortage last time. I'm really keen to grab all the water here. Is there anything else we should be grabbing? Like the thistles. This thistle one is actually pretty nice. 20, 30. Yeah, let's grab that. I don't know if it's a terrible idea to grab all these mines like this, but I mean, it seems fine. I don't think it's a bad idea. We really need some more income. That's going to be one of the problems when we start setting stuff up in space. We need more income. That being the case, actually, let's do a little funding here. This would increase it by putting 10% towards this. Call it 1 a month. In a year, we get another 170 a year. I mean, that would more than double our income. So I was going to say that doesn't seem like much, but actually, although I think I've heard that funding is more efficient in smaller nations. Yeah, that's 13 a year versus 17 a year. Yeah, it's much more efficient to do it here. So let's do really quite a bit dedicated on that, less on economy. I think that's a good idea. Okay, take enough points in Myanmar. Thank you. I appreciate it, Resistance. Simplifying my micro. Okay, and that mine is coming soon. At which point we can go bananas. The other thing about founding... yeah, you know what? We should stop founding mines. Because what we want to really do is save up the mission control to go to tier 2 habs, so we can have tier 2 mines. Because tier 2 mines cost only 50% more mission control, but they're significantly more than 50% better. They're more than 2 times better. I think they might be 4 times better. It goes like 1 times, 4 times, 8 times? No. Maybe 1 times, 4 times, 16 times. I'm not sure, but they're good, basically, is the long and short of it. Go ahead and stabilize Kazakh.
Turn down the heat.
Eli.
What's the op?
keep investigating that alien activity. I really like that I now know that alien activity gives... hey, common cause. Nice, we want that. I really like that I know that investigating alien activity gives 2 XP. I always kind of felt bad about having to do it before for the science bonus, but thinking it was delaying our XP gain. There's alien flora done. Okay, orbital core? Yeah, orbital core. Not as a super high priority, though. We don't need it until we have the materials to actually build them. Oh, I did forget to keep him in custody. And we didn't really learn much about anyone. Interesting. We learned a fair amount about him. That's good. But he has 1 security. We should probably kill him, actually. Given that he has 10 persuasion. I would rather they had less persuasion available to them. But if we start the shooting war, then they'll probably get mad at us. And might start shooting back, and we haven't got any security yet, so... maybe not. First Martian base founded. Amazing. Very nice. How long? Much longer? Remind me. 18th of September. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Really quite close now. And yeah, as soon as we have actual mining going... oh, right, I've got to deal with the freaking flora. Better get on that. Daniel and Paul with their mighty 6 and 2 command. Sarah is also command, isn't she? Yeah. Alright, Daniel. Daniel doesn't even have the ability to... neither of them have the ability to assault alien assets. That's not ideal. That is far from ideal. Okay. We need something that gives us assault alien asset as a matter of extreme urgency. Something it would likely give ops. Stabilize target, sabotage project. Pathfinders gives it. So at least Mike can. Mike isn't even meant to be one of my guys. Is either Daniel or Paul government? They're not. That's the problem. Eli, or rather Sarah is, right? No, Sarah's not either. Can I give you government? No. Okay. It's going to have to be Daniel on the command then. He can't be command. He's persuasion and investigation and kind of espionage. We'll just have to find a different thing to give him, to give the others the ability to assault alien assets. You are espionage, so you could do with both of these actually. Nice. No one else needs leveling up. Oh wait, you do. Give me that admin. Okay. So Mike, I know you're not the best at it. Oh my god, you're so bad at it. But we're going to throw some ops at getting rid of these alien assets. And then Daniel... no, Mike is the one who just respect that. You, I need you to surveil the area. And at least because it is in China, we'll be able to hunt xenoforms and get the armies to do most of the work. In fact, we can probably just leave it to the armies, honestly. We'll see. How widespread is it? Not very. Just in these 2 regions. Okay. Oh, and here. Okay. We should surveil from here in case it's in any of these adjacent ones here as well. Which seems likely. Because that surveil wouldn't have caught it if it was up here. They're all moving in, the armies. 70%. Make us proud, Mike. Mike really is our hero. He's the only one that can do so many things. Damage, more abductions. Nuts.
Unable to destroy target.
Damn it. Try again. Using up a lot of our very limited ops to make these attacks. There's neural network. Excellent. What else do we need? Let me check my cheat sheet. We need construction, industrialization of space for the construction module so we can get nano factories. We need independence movement so we can get global command structure. Independence movements requires arrival sociology. Let's get that. And there is the transnational cooperation, which we definitely want. We'll get that maybe after this one. Exodus is going to leave in arrival sociology. I guess I am spreading myself a little thin. Let's try focusing it a bit more. There's the Taiwan crackdown. Abandon. And they are at max government now. Yes, good. Oh, and you can't invest in government when you're at max government. That's handy. I appreciate that. We should work on the welfare a bit. Good. Syria abandon. And Central African abandon. Good. Okay, Daniel. Talking to a servant? No, thank you. Wouldn't catch me dead talking to a servant. Detaining a servant. Killing a servant. That's purging, not killing. Killing a servant. Really? You have that little chance of success? Even though the guy has 1 security? We need to get your espionage up. As a matter of some urgency.
Restoring order.
Paul.
At your service.
Yeah, go ahead and
We'll restore
stabilize
peace to
some
this
stuff here.
nation. Ready.
You investigate alien activity. Mike's going to continue his attempts to attack here. Self-driving vehicles, it's so expensive, but the investment, the sooner we can get more investment, the better. We don't need our habs in this list. Right, this can go in the summary panel. Notifications expanded. No, go in the news feed. Yeah, small notifications on the left side of the screen. Thank you.
I will help them.
There's the in situ utilization. Nice. So 1,000 for 10 or 10,000 for 40. Pretty easy choice. Oh, hang on. There was something else I really wanted, though, wasn't there? Or was it? No, I think it was the transnational coordination. Let's get the 10 points first and invest in it more heavily, because it looks like we're not getting arrival sociology. Administration node is also important, but we can't make use of it right now anyway. And very soon, the mine will come online, and all will be well.
Mission cancelled.
0% because the stuff's gone. Okay, and there's the skunk works.
Found something.
Definitely want to research that. Very nice. Having the skunk works also lets us have our 3rd project up and running, by the way.
Acknowledged.
Mike, give me a surveillance of the area. I don't believe it's all gone. Eli, same story. Give me a surveil over the other side of China. Meanwhile, Daniel, I need you to lock down Kazakh for
Securing
me.
our control.
God, look how much worse our science is without Sarah in the advisory role. It is
Securing
notable.
our interests. Offering counsel.
Okay, what did we find? Some over here, but not much. Still quite a bit in Shaanxi. Oh, that's not Shaanxi? I guess only this north bit's Shaanxi. The mine is done. The mine. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, baby. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Okay, so where do we build first? Probably the one with the 70 metal. Or is that the one I already did? Yeah, that's the one I already did. So probably here. Big metal. How much does this cost? 2.3 and 2.3. For the sake of 2.3 water, we were delayed and prevented. But not for long. There's 2.3. Gimme. No, not quite. Not quite. Tiny bit more. Wait one more day. Boom. Only 60 days to get these built now. 60! The other thing we could do is just spend it all on building out settlement cores, but we can't afford them everywhere yet. An efficient pile. Yes! Mines! Mines! Thank goodness. So how much does this cost? Upgrade from space. What are we missing? Probably a little bit more thistles. We can only afford one tier 2 mine. Where should we put it? Well, our limiting factor is water. Maybe we go straight to Phobos. Yeah, let's go to Phobos and put a tier 2 one on it. Nearly there. It costs what? 4? 3.3. Bang. Build me an outpost core. Hell yes. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. I don't think it actually hugely matters what order I build these mines in, because none of them are taking very long at all. More abductions. Yeah, I don't need these. Put it in the newsfeed. Give me that. Not yet. I'm too keen. I'm too keen. Arrival sociology is done. What do we get next? Advanced heat management. That's okay. Going towards unity movements is also interesting, but I think actually let's be selfish for a bit. Not totally selfish, but a bit selfish. Let me build it. Let me build it. Why did it take 96 days to build this one? Huh. That's curious. And then in one more day, we can do this. Yeah, because the order we build them is only going to make them come out like a day apart. So I don't think it really matters. And yeah, I don't think... Well, do I want to... I think I mean, we're getting so much mission control right now. We probably should be sending multiple of them straight up to tier 2. Like this one has some decent water. Let's put a settlement core here. Oh, no, can't afford it. Right, we need 3.3. I remember. Haiti, abandon. Council, level up. Admin. What do we got here? Defensive services. Hey, that's good. You know who could use that? Mike. Wait, did it let us assault? No. This does. We need a point in Spain. This does. Let's go. Okay, who's my other command one meant to be? Eli and Paul. Oh, Paul, you can't be it. You're just too terrible at it, Paul. For now, Paul. I mean, you're nothing. Let's get it on this guy. No, it has to have government. Gosh darn it. Alright, it is going on Mike then. Fine. Fine. You forced my hand. Now, if Mike had 2 slots available, we could also have this, which we can do. Oh, but now we can't afford it. Nuts. We got any pure financial ones that we can remove and sell? Don't think so. I think we already got rid of them all. All right, well, hopefully we'll get some money and be able to come through and do that one. Mike, you actually reckon there's none for you to attack, but I reckon you're wrong.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Paul, just keep stabilizing places in the kind of relevant area. Need you to investigate. Alien, good. One more day. Now I think we can get... Oh no, we can't quite because we only got 0.5 water. We are going to lose the ability to keep upgrading places soon, because we're just going to not have enough water. So yeah. I think we do keep this one for the thistles, but maybe later we see that thistles aren't being a huge issue. Do I have invented this tier 2 thistle power production thing? We've got the fission pile. which unlocks the heavy fission pile. But no, I don't think we have the heavy fission pile, do we? So the tier 2 things actually might be a bad idea. We might not actually have the tech to power them effectively. But, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I don't need to know about that one. Superfood. A local crop grown in Kabul has gained worldwide attention. What? You can have 10 monthly income for 0.6 inequality in China. Or you can have 21,000. Or is that genuinely 21.872? It's 21,000. Holy crap. Hello, I would like the Defense Services Company. And Sarah, you got any science stuff? Or non-science stuff that could be replaced with science stuff? No. We could push for this. Do I want to give you more science, Eli? No, you're not an advisor. I think Paul is becoming an advisor. So Paul could have this and this. It's only 1 perk point, but he hasn't got like anything, so yeah, go for it. And this needs criminal. I don't think it's worth it. Can we break into China? Probably not. It's locked down all under 1 person. I don't like our odds. Crit success. Nice. Good stuff. And yeah, there is definitely still stuff around here, so we'll keep investigating and the army can keep crushing it. If we find alien stuff outside of like Central Europe, like core Europe, I mean, Eastern Europe, I guess I mean, and China, I'm probably going to leave it alone to try and counteract the fact that we're just being so unbelievably unsustainable. Alright, any level ups? Yes. No, sorry, it's a quick learner. Okay, more mines. Let's just go top to bottom so that it's easier to keep track of which we've done. And a fission pile. Here. Right, so we're already building the settlement core. How much does the tier 2 mining complex use in power? Should I pre-build fission piles? No, because fission piles take less long to build than the mining, so there's no need. Likewise, likewise. You know what we should do, though? Yeah, we should invent skunk works. Wait. 200 days? I think you're mistaken. Let's go another day of income. Why 200 days? Pourquoi? That's confusing. Don't really understand that. I guess we just bite the bullet. Maybe it's because it's not finished. Yeah, so we should let it finish. It would actually be faster to let it finish. Let's see. Test our theory? Yes. Okay. That seems right then. Good to know. Okie doke. I think that's everywhere. Unless this one is being upgraded and therefore could take this. No. Oh, well, actually, that was just because we didn't have the resources. So I think it's time to start claiming some interface orbits. Get some tech. But I should really end my episode. I have a dinner party to go and prepare for. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we will be plowing through more mining and really getting off to the races. And now that we don't have such a brutal MC cap, getting that extra 30 MC is going to be really, really impactful on our ability to get mining going. Should be amazing. Let me just assign missions for the next episode so that I don't forget to do a few critical things. Not that this one's going to be critical. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.